Greetings, disc golf fans. I am disc golf player and video producer Ivan Katz. Today I'm going to throw some of the most popular discs. All of you throw them, all of you have bagged them, and I'm going to tell you why, and in some cases why not, depending on the weight and the way the discs fly. You should be bagging these discs. So smack that like button, smash it and smack it. And let's get going. I'm going to start today with the Leopard. I have a whole bunch of discs, 41 discs actually. So we're going to see a lot of your favorite discs today, and maybe some that you don't know about, but still are pretty popular. This is my Leopard that you should never throw. Why? Because this time of year, the fall, it'll get lost in the leaves. Terrible colors. Otherwise, I like the way this flies. I haven't thrown this in ages. Some of these I got out of my storage and bins and things like that so that I could throw them today. But I used to bag this all the time, but you can't throw it any time around the fall. Okay, let's get going. Here we go. Just throwing them out this way and seeing what happens. Haven't even taken a warm-up shot. Nothing. Pause for disaster. Let's see. Ooh, wow, look at the wind take it. There you go. Very understable. That means the third number being negative, it'll flip up and turn over. I don't think the rest of my Leopards are that understable, but let's see. 2 more to go. Yeah, just really straight. Look at that. That's why you want to throw a Leopard. Beautiful. Okay. That one. See, they're all 3 Leopards, but they all flew differently. Super understable, more stable, and then that one even more stable. That's why it didn't turn over very much. If you want to hear about the numbers and things like that, well, check out my other videos. I throw a lot of discs in the field. I got 2 Valkyries, another Valkyrie here, another one that you shouldn't throw because you'll never find it. I love this disc, but it's clear and you can't find it. Okay, here we go, Valkyrie. This is a KC Pro Valkyrie, by the way. Rare disc, actually. Oh, pretty stable. Yeah, I haven't thrown that in a long time. Champion Valkyrie here. Probably pretty stable too. Try to throw it flat or with a little anhyzer. Try not to throw nose up, because that'll just make it fade off. Or fade off, but trying to throw it nose down. Here we go. Wow, the wind is doing some weird things today. It's a tailwind, by the way. Couple of beasts. Here's a glow beast. Woo, look at it go, man. Very nice. And here's another one. 10, 5, -2, 2, by the way. 10 is the speed. 9, 10s, 11s, 8, 9, 10s, 11s, control drivers. 7, well, really 7s also. 6, 5, and 4, mid-ranges. 1, 2, and 3, putters. And anything above like 10, 11, those are distance drivers. Harder to control. Fairway drivers are more easy to control. The beast. Nice throw, nice throw. All right, moving on to the Wraith. Here we go, I got 3 Wraiths here. I've got videos on all these discs, by the way, elsewhere on YouTube. I kind of review them, but this is really how they throw and the way they throw. And they're all different weights and plastics. This is DX plastic. Yeah, I remember that one being, there you go, that's a flick turn roller by mistake. But I have a video on how to throw the flick turn roller, and I'll be using a disc I have here, although not the same one. Another Wraith. Oh man. I threw that one 2 nose down. That's okay. Pro race here. A little too high there. Two nose up, but not a terrible throw. Okay, here I have a few destroyers. Destroyer, Pro Destroyer, Pro Destroyer. Start with the Destroyer. DX plastic. Woo. That's a good one, pretty understable. Pro Destroyer here. Oh man. Too low. Another Pro Destroyer. Much more stable to overstable, more fade, less turnover. So there you go. Let's see what I have here. Yeah, a couple katanas. You know the katana? 13.5, -3.3. That means it should turn over and be an S-curve disc. Is what it should do. But I'm not promising that. Well, it turned right over. I think I probably turned it over. Kind of flicked it myself. You don't really want to do that. You want to release every disc flat or with a little hyzer, let it flip up if you're throwing understable discs. Hyzer, flip, right hand, backhand, hyzer, flip. Make sure you write your numbers, phone numbers on these in case you lose them on a course. Make sure you know the weight of your favorite discs and the type and the mold. And that way, if you ever lose one, you can get another one. There you go. Katana. Yeah, I was trying to fight that one. I thought it was a little stable, so I threw it with a little Anheuser. Daedalus, same thing. Let's see what happens. Yep. All right, plenty more discs to go. Let's throw, let's throw a Thunderbird first here. That's a common disc. 9502. The third number being 0 means it's very stable. That means if you throw it flat, it should stay flat. If you throw it with hyzer, it should stay with hyzer and then fade. That's a good way to get a left hand turn there for the right hand backhand. If you want to throw around an object, or this way, or Anheuser that way to get it to turn right. But I flick all my drives, so here we go. Wow. Yep, it did eventually turn over there. I got 3 kings here. We 3 kings. They're pretty stable, as I remember. My bagger king is super flippy. I can throw it with super hyzer and let it just turn over. It's got a -1 turn here, so that's just a little bit of understability. -1, -2, -3, -4, really flippy. Once they're broken in, that means once you play with them, hit trees, and they break in over time. DX plastic breaks in the easiest. I'm not sure what they call the plastic on this one. Origio, maybe, for West Side discs. Oh, God. I threw that way nose down. King here. Let's see. Still, yeah, too big for my arm. Speed 14. Definitely. I need the very understable one in my bag, but it's fun to throw different discs anyway. There we go. So that's about the max distance I can get. Good toss for me. Let's see what we got here. We got a Witness, Lucid Witness, 8.6, -3.1. I don't think it's a -3 yet. For me, it's probably a 0 or a -1. Let's see. Oh yeah, that is pretty darn stable. Nice. Understable a little bit, maybe -1. Here's a crank. I like the crank SS, which is more understable, but this crank with a little anhyzer should go to the distance. Not still too stable for me, but certainly a good right turn disc. Here's a Boss, DX Plastic Boss, 13.5, -1.3. Last number is the fade, that's 3. That means there is a lot of fade on it. Let's see what happens. Oh boy. Nice roller there. Terrible shot, that's okay. Here's another disc that I like, usually, the Vulcan. All right. Yeah. Vulcans are some of my longest flying discs. They're pretty understable and they just go. XLs, I've had decent success with these too. I've bagged these at a time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, super unstable still. I thought I gave that enough hyzer, but I didn't. I think this one is less stable, but we'll see. Less understable, that is. Less flip. Oh yeah, way less. I should have thrown the first XL like that. All right. Another popular disc, the Sidewinder. 9.5, -3.1. I think this is flippy. Yeah, look at that thing go. Woo. Almost the farthest flyer, the Sidewinder. T-Bird here, very stable. By the way, that last disc being pink, I like throwing hot pink discs because any season, they're easy to find. 9502. Yeah, I've never been able to turn those over. Those are for bigger arms than mine, but still a decent flight path. Champion Roadrunner, but not broken in at all. The weight, I can't see the weight, but the lighter the better for me. So, yeah, you see, it won't turn over at all. And it's a -4. That means that disc is just not broken in at all. Not good for my arm. Ugh. Prodigy 200 D4 distance driver. I think a lot of you guys play these. Oh, jeez. I think that would have been a lot better if I threw it right. Here's an Escape 9.5, -1 and 2. Right, what else do we have here? Some cool stuff. The Viper, DX Plastic Viper. Ooh. Nice straight shooter. That'd be good for a tunnel shot, straight on down the pike. Now this one is an Eagle, one of my collectible discs. I've had this thing for a long time. 1988, birthday David Bruner, birthday classic, disc golf classic from 1988, and it's really quite clean. Says it's an Eagle. I remember it being one of my better flyers, but I don't really bag it because it's so old. Let's see. Oh, not a great shot, but right in the middle of the pack there, nothing wrong with that. Okay, here's one that you guys have all seen, a Shryke 4402. Nice straight mid-range. You can play the whole course with something like that. Banshee here, really nice discs for me. Oh boy, that was nose up, terrible throw, my fault. Cheetah 6.4, -2.2. Just a little Nice distance though. And then I thought maybe I would right hand backhand one of them at least, the Colt. I know you guys have thrown these. Maybe. Let's see what happens. I never throw that way, so it's terrible. Let's see, the rock 4403. It's a KC Pro rock. Yeah, pretty straight with a little fade. Now I got a Nova. That's one of the most common discs in disc golf. Seems to be pretty straight for me. It's not supposed to turn too much or fade. Yeah, this goes. That's pretty much dead straight. And now finishing it up with two of the same type. Dart. This is the one I bag usually. I'll start with that one. Seems to be a straight flyer for me. Notice how much hyzer I put on that because I knew it would turn over a little bit. This one I think is less flippy. Well, it's pretty flippy. Pretty far for a putter. Smash that like button and subscribe if you already haven't. Let's go see what the farthest flyer was, and check out my recent video posting. I think it's a cool video. It's about shot placement. And also look at my disc golf rounds where I go ahead and play a whole round of disc golf, and then tell you what I throw and why I'm throwing it, and talk about the numbers too. Okay, let's go see how they did. Well, this Red King is the king today. It threw the farthest. I was way up there, and it's probably one of the farthest throws I've had in all my... I've been doing my disc golf videos here. Sidewinder, really good. This Leopard here. This Vulcan, very good, very straight. And let's see what else we got here that are honorable mentions. The Viper, the Destroyer, same exact distance. Basic mid-range or fairway driver with a distance driver. Thunderbird, very good here. And this Wraith here, I think that one might have rolled though. It was kind of a disaster. Okay, and over here, what else do we have? This one, the Beast, the XL, Wraith, this Katana, and this Glow Beast here. Very, very, very good. You can see them scattered all over the place here. Yeah, the Glow Beast. Super, super good, I think. Okay, so there you go. Some of the most common discs I've thrown today. And I think I've showed you why you should be bagging these. And in some cases, what not to bag as well. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Check out all of my disc golf videos. Got some cool ones coming up. I think I'm gonna get a new batch of used discs. I always get excited about those. Disc golf, everything you need to know. I do have reviews on some of these discs. I play complete rounds, many places across the US, certainly down in Florida. La Mirada, the second disc golf course ever I have played. Beautiful disc golf courses. Mount Airy, I think that was in Cincinnati, I think. That was a nice course I played recently. And many, many others. Bluemont, one of my favorite courses. That's close to Washington, D.C. I have all formats, basically all baskets, and pretty much most of the tees from there too. Check out my fall colors that I shot years and years ago. Blue to Blue is a great Bluemont disc golf video, as I throw the farthest, longest ones as well. But throw discs in a field, exchange them with your friends if there's discs you don't like and things like that. Leave me a comment and let me know what type of disc golf content you'd like me to make, and maybe I'll do it. Certain discs you'd like me to throw and review. And thank you so much for watching. Watch my Beatles in Liverpool. I actually see a real live Beatle. That was pretty cool. And recent car reviews, I reviewed the Noble, and I've been importing cars from Europe. I tell you how to do that. Drove my MGF licensed it in Europe, drove it on the Nürburgring, the public racetrack in Germany. That was pretty cool. Been reviewing a lot of guitars lately, so check those out as well. My original music video for I'll Never Tell plus Free Your Mind has a lot of my guitar collection, and also my car collection. If you like cars, search any car and Drivin Ivan. U2 in Dublin is a cool video. Banksy's Art in Bristol. The Chelsea Hotel in New York. Jim Morrison's Life and Death in Paris. That's a good one. I have a couple coming up on Jimi Hendrix and lots more disc golf content. Follow me at DrivinIvanKatz, leave off the G, on YouTube and on TikTok. Also check out my Ink video where I do song stories and some disc golf content too. INK video. And also the real Drivin Ivan on TikTok as well. Instagram is DrivinIvanKatz also. And thank you so much for watching. I am a producer, Ivan Katz.